queens, hey kings, welcome back to the Shani ShaFai talk show. So as you guys know, all on social media, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Shani ShaFai show. So I've been asking you guys to ask me questions because I really wanted you guys to interview me. I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews on this talk show, so I figured if you guys may have some questions for me, this would be the perfect opportunity to get these answers out to you guys so you can get to know me a little bit more. Alright, so we have a lot of questions today, and I invited Bae on the Shani ShaFai talk show to actually ask me these questions. So yeah, we can get right into it. So what do you do, babe? Let them know.
Well, my name is Kilo. I'm a producer, a music producer. I make beats, and that's what I love to do on the regular.
Wait. How did y'all like that freaking intro? Y'all, he made the beat for that intro. I love that beat. Like, it's so me. I told him, look, make something that sounds like me, and he just, he came through. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that intro. Okay, but go ahead. So,
well, I mean, that's basically it. Like, I produce for a couple of local artists, and I got some more placements coming on the way. Y'all gotta stay tuned for that. But if you guys wanna keep up with me, you can follow me at Instagram at Kilo King, and every social media at Kilo King.
All right, so let's get into these questions. What do you have for me?
Okay, so the first question is from at Akira Aoki from Twitter.
It's pronounced Aoki.
I'm sorry, my bad. if I mess up you guys' name, please don't come after me. All right, so the question is, what is your motivation? What keeps you following your dreams and not choosing a different path?
Okay, so what keeps me motivated as far as the talk show, it's honestly you guys, it's my audience. It's just the good feeling that I get from having people come on the show and share their stories and their come up and stuff like that. I always watch interviews of big celebrities and stuff like that, and I get so much inspiration from them. So I figured, why not kind of create that platform for my audience so they can see that we're out here, even the local artists that are up and coming or designers or business owners, we're doing stuff too even though we're young. So that's what I want to keep pushing, because I know there's so many people that's doing great things, and they deserve that platform. Not to say that they don't already have it, but I just love being able to curate that whole space for that. So yeah, just getting the content out to you guys is what continues to motivate me for my talk show.
Isn't it amazing how us young people are coming up as entrepreneurs? Like, it's amazing.
Yes.
I love it.
I love it too. Like, we aren't in the mindset of working for people anymore. We're like, what can I start? I have this talent. How can I, monetize that? That's what I absolutely love about our generation. We're really go-getters. Like, we start our own thing and we just, build from there. I absolutely love that.
Facts. She also asks, how do you balance the influence that others have in your life while pursuing your goals?
Okay, so I think there's like a negative and a positive side. So the positive influence, of course, I welcome that, like good criticism. I always invite that onto my channel and stuff like that. When people give me feedback as far as like quality sound and stuff like that, I've been getting a lot of that feedback, especially with my last video. But of course I am open to it, and if you guys can help me figure out how to improve my channel, I'm open to that as well. So yeah, the good feedback, I always encourage that, and I want to have that kind of influence on my channel just to make it better. So the negative influence comes from some people that I know, and I know they aren't purposely trying to like deter me from what I'm doing. It's just they may be at a different space in their life. So for example, some people might want to go out all the time or spend money here, spend money there, but it's like I can't really do that. I have to stay focused. My main goal, my main focus is my channel. So if someone wants to constantly spend money and go out, that's money that I could be spending to improve my channel. So at the end of the day, I just have to like remain focused and say, okay, y'all, I can't go out or I can't do this because I have something else that I really need to take care of first before I'm doing all that other stuff. I could go out at any time, honestly. Well, you know what, life isn't promised, But for me, my main goal right now is my channel and doing the things that I need to do to improve it. So yeah, I just have to say no sometimes, honestly. Like, that's how I deal with, you know, the influence that others have on me. Sometimes you just have to say no.
It's not even the fact of you getting older or you being boring. It's more of like you maturing and becoming the person that you have set in your mind. Like, you know, your dreams are bigger than, you know, the parties and stuff like that. And I respect that. Okay, so the next question is from Everything Chris, I believe, _
on Instagram. She's a ShaBae. I always see her in my comments. Even on social media, I always see this beautiful young queen. Thank you so much for showing me so much love.
Shout out to all the ShaBae's. All right. She asks, how are your sources of inspiration?
Who?
How?
Oh, that's supposed to be who? Well, anyways, who are my sources of inspiration?
Now let's
Okay, so Oprah is definitely a source of inspiration for me because I just love the way she interviews. Like, she is so engaged. Every time I see an Oprah interview, I'm like, wow, like she really gets deep into the stories of, you know, whoever guests that she have on. For example, I don't know if y'all listen to it, but Super Soul Sundays, I absolutely love that. She also has a Super Soul Sunday podcast, and I listen to that all the time. Like, I just get so much inspiration from her and from her podcast because that's kind of like the vibe that I'm on. Of course, you know, she's a little bit more experienced in her spiritual journey, but the people that she brings on, the authors of these books, it's just so, I just love that podcast. So,
like inspiration, like, you know, just the whole vibe of the podcast, it empowers you as a woman and makes you feel like you gotta go out and get it and make, you know.
See, that's why he's babe, man. That's why he's babe. We're here, babe. We're here. But yeah, so Oprah's definitely a source of my inspiration. Also, Sister Circle TV. I just love seeing powerful women, black powerful women in media. So any kind of, like, you know, woman that's on the grind, she's my inspiration. So yeah, Sister Circle TV is so good. Like, their energy is so upbeat and alive, and they just have fun with their guests, and I absolutely love that. So that's definitely inspiration for my talk show.
Okay, and your next question is from @_isradiant from Instagram.
I feel it.
And your next question is @_isradiant from Instagram. She asks, what do you do to stay self-disciplined? And if I had to choose between permanent happiness and or permanent riches, which one would you choose and why? Okay,
so first, the way that I say self-discipline is just keeping failure in mind. And I know that kind of sounds crazy, but honestly, failure is not an option for me. So every time I kind of like start to veer off and start to do something that's not relating to progressing and what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to grow business wise, then I'm like, dang, maybe I missed that opportunity because I was all day on social media, or maybe I could have did something but I didn't because I was distracted. So just the thought of failure is what keeps me self-disciplined, because honestly, like, I have to make it. Like, y'all, the drive that I have for this channel, the drive that I have for modeling, photography, all of my dreams, they are so just in me that I can't slack, honestly. So yeah, just me missing an opportunity, me, you know, everything that I have in my head as far as my vision not coming true, that's my motivation to stay on the path that I have to, you know, be on.
And it's great that, you know, she has this mindset while she's young. You know, a lot of people don't get, you know, this type of thought or feeling or type of drive until they're way older and, you know, they've experienced a lot. But, you know, it's great to see somebody young that's out there going to go get what, you know, they love to do. So your next question is from me.
Wait, no, I didn't answer the happiness.
Oh.
What was it? If I choose permanent happiness and or permanent riches, which one I choose? Okay, so I would definitely choose permanent happiness because, you know, if I'm happy, I'm rich, If I'm rich, I'm happy.
Facts. Because money, it's a lot of people that have money and
they are not happy,
you know?
Especially like people that have high stress jobs. It's like, okay, yeah, you can go and buy whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you're dead tired, you don't like what you're doing, you hate your life because you're not passionate about anything. So I would definitely choose happiness, and all of that other stuff, the money, you know, the stuff that I really want out of life, that's gonna come with my happiness because that's what my happiness is built upon. So
what do you feel like we can do as a community to help young up and coming entrepreneurs driving their businesses in this current society?
Well, definitely supporting Black business. That's the most important thing. And we have so many people that have these businesses, and that's why I want to bring on, you know, these business owners onto my channel, just so we know about them. It's just like, okay, say you go to the mall, you want to go shopping, you have this event coming up, you go to Forever 21, you want to get this cute hat, whatever. I'm sure you know a person that designs hats. Or, you know, you want to get this outfit. There's plenty of, you know, young Black females and males that have boutiques. So why won't you go to them and spend your money there? We need to start putting our money back into our own pockets, back into the Black community, and that's how we're going to excel. But I feel like the focus is only on ourselves sometimes. Like I said, if you guys did not watch my last video where I interviewed Ashley Hope, the CEO of YouFroGirl, we kind of talked about this too, where we're kind of like crabs in a bucket. We don't want to support each other, but the only way to like really build ourselves up is to help each other out. And if you're gonna go and buy something anyways, why not buy it from your sister? Why not buy it from your brother? So the only way we're gonna, you know, strive as young business owners, young entrepreneurs, is to support each other and put our money into, you know, all of these businesses that we already know about that are local. That's what's most important. And that whatever product you're about to go buy, there's probably a small Black business owner that has that product, and it's probably better quality, because when you have a small business, that's what you really focus on, honestly, the quality to set you apart. So you can go get something for cheaper and then it could mess up your skin, or you could, you know, put that money into a Black business and then it could really, really benefit you and our community and just bring us all up in general.
Me being of Haitian descent, I happen to so I stumbled across this Haitian designer. He designs belts that have like the Haitian.
Yeah, I'm Haitian by association. Sorry.
She be speaking a little Creole. She done a little something. But yeah, I came across this Instagram and I seen these designs of the belt, and it had the flag of Haiti as the belt buckle part, and it's like all gold, and I was like, wow, that's so nice. Like, yeah, the actual country. So, you know, like, I'm sorry, yeah, the country. And, you know, like, Haiti is, like, put together with Dominican Republic. It was, like, split, and it just had Haiti itself. So, it was gold, and I was like, man, that thing is nice. And he, you know, I asked him, I was like, how much is it? He was like, $150. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm supporting this guy. His name on Instagram, by the way, is @_VASTEY DAVASTEY. That's Vasty Devasty. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, his designs is dope. Like, he got a lot of different designs for belts. But it's like the whole thing of, you know, why go pay $450 at Gucci for a belt when you could support somebody that has a small business and that has great quality belts at that, you know? So I try to support
your culture as
exactly well. And it's like me, you know what I'm saying? So I love just supporting people that I see that's up and coming, that has their own business, you know. So yeah. The next question is from Golden Soul 21 from Twitter. The question says, do you believe we should have gender roles? Yes or no?
So yeah, when he asked me this question, I was like, dang, this is like, you know, this is a heavy topic. So yeah, I don't think we should have gender roles, because I feel like it's a source of a lot of problems in our society, especially relationships, when people have gender roles attached to their partner, that's really where a lot of the expectations come from, and that's really where there's a lot of arguments, because it's like, oh, you should be doing this, doing that, doing this, doing this. But honestly, at the end of the day, like, your partner does not owe you anything. All they owe you is to be there for you, to care for you, to love you, you know, and to contribute to the relationship. But if you are trying to say, oh, you should be doing this and you're not doing this, and they owe you all of these things because they're a female or they're a male, like, no, that's not what it is. And I know a lot of females, they're like, oh, you need to be taking me out all the time, you need to be spending, you know, money on me and stuff like that, you're the guy, you're supposed to buy me everything I want. Like, that's that whole gender role kind of, you know, realm. So that's where I feel like a lot of problems come from. If we didn't have gender roles, then I feel like a lot of people will kind of just live and be how they want to be without having so much pressure to be a certain way, if that makes sense.
Because I like cooking. Like, she ain't got to get up and cook all the time. She don't even like cooking like that. But she ain't got to get up and cook all the time because I like cooking myself. And I'll make sure my baby fed any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't.
Y'all are blessed.
Yeah, I don't believe in all that. You know what I'm saying? I can do it all, but you know, I like cooking. It's a thing that I like to do on the side. You know,
I'll cook too, but
she cooks sometimes, but it's not like, oh, you the woman, you supposed to cook. Like, nah, it ain't even like that. I don't even put no stress on no like woman, because this ain't the 1950s. We don't do things like how they used to do back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It's still like, you know, it's 50-50 on each end, but it's not a whole thing of, oh, you're the woman, you should do this, or you're the man, you should do this. Like, nah, man, times has changed. It's 2018. All right. Also, they ask, what do you believe would be the possible outcome if gender roles were shattered?
I feel like, honestly, some people would lose their minds because they're so dependent on these gender roles. They use them to kind of make their definition of how the world is supposed to be ran. So if those gender roles were shattered, a lot of men would be insecure, a lot of women would kind of, I think it would be freed, but honestly, I could just be biased because, you know, I'm a woman, I'm pro-women, so I just feel like everything male is negative and everything woman is positive. So
annoying. Y'all don't understand the half, bro. Anything a dude do, if it was a woman, she would be right. I'm like,
listen. Okay. Anyway, I feel like some people could not handle it if gender roles are shattered because they're so dependent on it to let them know what they need to do. So,
you know.
Oh my God, my daddy's gonna watch this.
Yeah, you can edit that out. Just had a little like beat.
Alright,
okay.
Next question.
All right. Also, they asked, what did you think about Black Panther? Did you have any knowledge of it before you even watched it?
Y'all, I love Black Panther.
Black Panther was dope.
Oh my God, we went and saw it together. Actually, I absolutely freaking love Black Panther.
And she had her leather jacket on. You know, she was really rapping.
And Cara Delights. I was not playing when I went to go watch Black Panther. Okay, wait. Yes, together. That's not.
Yeah, I had on all black. I had on all black too. I think it's the same thing.
But anyways, so yeah, the part that I absolutely loved was the portrayal of women, of course, because I'm a woman. So yeah, that was the thing that stood out to me the most, honestly, just the strength and how they showed women as warriors. And they didn't have hair. I feel like women are so dependent on hair, or there's so much pressure. Not even weave. It's just hair in general. Like, to have long hair is just like this thing where, oh my God, my hair is so short, let me put on a wig. Or, you know, my hair is this, my hair is that, let me put on something to kind of like hide it. But they were bald, they were beautiful, they were confident. So that's what I absolutely loved, them being shown so strong and them not feeling like they needed all this hair down their back to feel like good about themselves, you know?
Yeah.
And then when she tried to give her the wig and she was like, "Oh, this is a disgrace." Like, I've never seen that in any movie. The way she reacted to it, it was just like, what is this? What is this? So I was like, dang, that kind of like made me, because y'all know I'm natural. I'm trying to do like different natural hairstyles, as y'all can see today. But yeah, sometimes I'll get tired and I'll put on a wig and it's just like, that's not me. Like, that's not my culture, you know. So it's just like, why do I feel so compelled to put on a wig to try to hide my hair when honestly my hair is beautiful? So yeah, that stood out to me the most. And there was a lot of things in that movie where I was just like, dang, this is real life, you know, situations that they're addressing and that they're hitting on. Like, I absolutely love that.
It's a very powerful movie. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It's a very powerful movie. Okay, so for your...
Oh, wait. And I did not have any kind of knowledge of Black Panther before, like the series, the, you know, comic or anything like that. I did not know about it. So it was so crazy that Black people are shown so powerfully, and we didn't know, well, I didn't know about it before. So yeah, that was kind of crazy, but I can't wait to see the next one. So
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so your next question is from Simone Set Trends on Instagram, and they ask how...
Wait, pause. She is the one that's always coming to Ankara every year. She brings out her team. She's the owner of Natural Trendsetters. So yeah, check that out. They do natural hair, beautiful styles. Oh my god, every time they do my hair, I absolutely love it. I need to go back because I need, like, you know, a good protective style to last me for a while. But yeah, check them out. They're in Tamarack. I shouted them out in my Ankara video, so if you guys are watching.
All right, and they ask, how do you feel as a Black model when you work on white productions? Ooh.
Alright, so, you know, let me finesse this answer without, you know, cutting myself off from jobs in the future. I mean, honestly, like, I want my talk show to be about real conversations, so let me just keep it real with y'all. Alright, so when I'm on white productions, and, you know, stop me if I'm going too far.
You good, go ahead.
So when I'm on these white productions, I just feel like they don't really care about the models. Literally all you're there to do is come do your job and leave. And that's, you know, nothing's wrong with that when it's just straight business, because you can get paid a lot of the times with, you know, the productions like that. But it's just like, they don't care. Literally, you're a hanger. People can talk down to you. People can treat you a certain kind of way. And it's just like messed up sometimes, because when I go and do like a Black production, then you feel the love, you feel the care. Are you okay? And, you know, one thing that I love about Ankara, every time we do a show, we always get together. Everybody holds hands and everybody prays. And that's something that I do not get in a white production. So yeah, that's kind of like the difference between it. But a lot of the times when I go on these white productions, they'll have makeup artists, hairstylists that don't know how to do, you know, a dark or colored girl's makeup, and they don't know how to do our hair. They don't know how to work with our texture. So it's awkward, because it's like, how can you book Black models when you don't know how to accommodate them? A lot of the times I always see models where they go and they get their makeup done, and they have these makeup artists that don't know your, you know, foundation color, they don't know your undertone, so they'll just put this makeup on you and you're either looking washed out like a ghost, or you're looking super dark and your face is not matching your body. So it's just like, how many times do we have to constantly feel like, oh, I, you know, go and I see this white model and she looks fabulous, okay, runway ready, but then we're like running to the bathroom to try to either completely wipe off our face and redo our own makeup, or we're trying to like look little mirrors and stuff, trying to fix the, you know, just little stuff. And then it's not even like, I've been at shows where I feel like somebody just messed up my face, and it's just like, you're a makeup artist. Like, how is this liner not straight? How can I do a wing better than you? And I'm the model and you're the makeup artist. Like, that's what you're here to do. You're here to do your job. So it's just like, sometimes I just don't get that same feeling when I do black productions and when I do white productions. And not to say that, you know, they're completely bad. There are some good productions that I've been a part of that were of, you know, Caucasian creation, and you know, it was good. But a lot of them, I do see that problem a lot, where models have, you know, these problems and they can't really feel comfortable going out on the runway because they don't feel like they look the best, or they don't feel like they are, you know, made to look as good as the next model, which everybody should be treated equally on a set, honestly, because we're all here to do the same thing. Like, why is it this big difference or this big gap? And especially with black models, we click up a lot at shows because it's just like, I don't know if it feels like everything is kind of going on around us instead of us being involved. But it's a lot easier for us to just be like, oh my god, black model, hey girl, how are you doing, you know, because we don't really get that from production. So that's it for this, you know, kind of ShaBae's interviewing Shani ShaFai. So you guys continue the questions in the comment section. I would love to answer more of you guys' questions. I would love for you guys to get to know me. This is just the beginning of you guys interviewing me, just because I love this kind of interaction, just us going back and forth. And you know, I really want to build a bond with my ShaBae's, my kings, my queens, like all of y'all. I love y'all so much. So stay tuned. Next Sunday, you guys know we're gonna have a special guest. Oh wait, so let me let y'all know this first off the bat. My talk show has different segments, so you're not going to get the same thing every week. I just want you guys to know and understand that I don't want my, you know, talk show to be, okay, well, we can always expect this. No, I kind of want it to be a surprise. I want to bring, you know, different elements to my talk show. That's what I want to, you know, separate myself from other talk shows. Sometimes you're just like, okay, they're gonna have a guest, they're gonna talk about this, they're gonna talk about this, they're gonna have a guest. Like, no, I want to do games, I want to do different things. Oh, and y'all, me and Bae are about to start a couple channel, so
stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. All right, we won't give out, you know, too much about what it's gonna be about, but yeah, me and Bae on YouTube together.
As a one.
Alright, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, love you guys. Bye.